guys, Starcaster here, and welcome back to Expeditions Viking. Now, I think we're approaching the end of the game, so let's see if we can stop Skullcleaver. We'll talk to him last. Second to last. Katil. Katil is idly chewing a juicy apple while watching the crowd with fascination. Hey there, how's it going? You seem awfully relaxed. Yeah, well, the way I see it is out of our hands now. Either Sigurd Hring will rule in our favor, or he will rule in Skulls. Nothing we can do about it. We have a whole kingdom to ourselves. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could wage war against our own kind. What do you think Skull is planning? I still hold to our original theory. I think he's been trying to miscredit us, so Sigurd Hring will simply hand him Skirn. What's your opinion on all this? I don't like it. None of us sees the king except once a year when we come together and leave all our problems for him to solve. I'll talk to you later. Hey, don't be scared. No matter what happens today, I'll be with you. Let's talk to Astrid. Good luck, Aramis. You've done what you could to prepare for this day. Whatever happens now will happen. Nefia. I'm keeping an eye out for trouble. There are a lot of people here wearing Skull's colors. We're safe here at least. You can't try anything in the company of the king. You're right, but I'm not taking any chances. Have you seen Ragurda anywhere? Her forehead crinkles with concern. No, and that worries me. And what if we're wrong? What if he's not going to claim Skirn at all? And he's got something else planned. Something equally as bad. Maybe he wants to become the king of Jutland. Or worse, don't let your guard down. Me too. Oh man, I'm nervous. Hofdonner Salmondarson. Isn't that the guy that attacked us? Good to see you again, Aramis. The stories of your deeds across the sea have traveled far and wide. Do you have any disputes to bring before the king? Not this year, fortunately. It has been a very peaceful season for me. I'm just here to stay informed. Do you know what Skull would tell Sigurd Hring? Me? Why? No. I'm not party to such things. Skullcleaver and I don't have much to do with each other. If it comes to war between Jelling and Skirn, will you support us? War, my dear boy. Whatever makes you ask such a question. I can't even consider such a possibility. My clan would certainly not have the resources to get involved in such a conflict. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, I'm a little worried. Talk to Ragnar. Sigurdarson. I don't know. A young boy is attacking the trunk of a tree with a dull blade, which is getting duller by the second. He seems quite focused on this battle. Hey, nice sword you have there. The boy pauses his attack to fix you with piercing blue eyes. Thanks, I'm practicing. Looking for a sparring partner? I'm not allowed to spar with anyone. My father won't allow it. He's the king. Then you must be Ragnar. That's right. Who are you? I'm Aramis Jorison. I'm a Viking. I'm Aramis Jarl of Oknea and Thane of Skirn. Do you have a ship? I do. It's called Vosk. When I grow up, I want to be a Viking too. Where have you gone? I've traveled the isles across the sea to the kingdoms of Northumbria and Pictavia. Is there a lot of treasure there, or the people like us? They have much in common with us, but there are great differences as well. When I'm old enough, I'll build a ship and sail there myself to meet them. I wish you the best of luck. Now you should get back to your training. Best of luck to you as well, Thane Aramis. Young Ragnar nods respectfully and turns attention back to the portrait. Alright, Ragnahildur the White. Ragnahildur the White. Hello, Xal Aramis. How has it been? Half a year? You've been quite busy in that time, it seems. Many stories of your deeds have reached Reeve. I'm sure you have nothing to fear from Sigurd Hring. Skullcleaver has sabotaged my efforts every step of the way. Even if you can prove that, it won't help your case. Your clan is weak. The Franks invade. We must be strong and united. Will you support me in this dispute? I can. As Sigurd Hring's representative, I have no power and little influence on the Elfing. I act as my king commands. Where is Skallagrim? Skallagrim has been released from my service. He serves you now, the Jarl of Okenya. Okay, talk to Skull. We won't say anything mean, even though I probably should. Hello, Xal Aramis. Long time no see. I've seen plenty of your Huskarls since we last met. Have you? Well, they are an adventurous bunch, always sailing far and wide to protect my interests and serve my clan. You really expect Sigurd Hring to give you Skirn? I have my concerns about the way you've run things and your father before you. Let's just leave it at that. Alright. Anybody else to talk to? There's Roskva. Everybody here is here. Okay. Oh boy. The king's advisor introduces you to him just as you approach. And yes, the son of Jorah, you've been up to very interesting things in the West, haven't you? Very interesting things. It's an honor to meet you, King Sigurd. Likewise, it's good to finally put a face to all the stories. I've been informed that you have a dispute with Skullcleaver. One moment, please. The king waves his hand casually in Skull's direction, and the Skullcleaver obliges. Oh, I'm nervous. I don't know what to do. My king, an honor as always, Thane Aramis. Thane Skull, please explain your claim, Thane Skull. First, let me say that my claim is born out of a deep concern for the security of the West Coast and the Skirn River. As I'm sure you know, the last winter Skirn was attacked by raiders from Vestfold in the north. Thane Aramis and his Huskarls barely fended off the attack, but it exposed many serious flaws in the security of the region. I understand, and what do you propose to do about this? I believe Aramis lacks the resources and the experience to preside over such a strategic point along the fjord. As such, I ask you grant dominion over Skirn and all its territory to Jelling. I understand that this sounds like a selfish request, but I assure you I purely act in the interest if our common safety remains silent. Anyone support your claim? Skirn turns and beckons politely to Halfdan to join you. Your neighbor seems happy to oblige. Halfdan. This bastard! My king. Thane Halfdan, do you support Thane Skull's claim to Skirn? I'm gonna shoot you a slightly guilty look. I do. Remain silent. Thane Skull is a strong and wise leader under whose ruling Jelling has prospered, but we'd all feel much safer with him in charge of the fjord's defense. I see. Thane Aramis, what is your opinion on this? Do you consider yourself capable of defending the fjord? My ability to defend Skirn and the river and the fjord is unassailable. I am the Jarl of Oakenyar and the King of Northumbria and Pictavia. Majesty, Skirn is one of the wealthiest territories in Jutland. I have made much more of it than Thane Skull has made of Jelling. With far less regards of military might, none can dispute the benefits of my role. I'm gonna do this one. Halfdan can be heard grinding his teeth a little bit. Skull maintains a polite, blank facial expression. Yes, that is what I've heard as well. Pray tell, if I were to call the lead gun army tomorrow, how many trained and equipped warriors could your territories contribute? Between Northumbria... Between Northumbria, Pictavia, and the fleet I invaded with, I have enough warriors to crush Jelling in a day. Thousands, your majesty. I'm gonna do this one. A small smile twitches at the edge of the king's lips. Well, I shall need this corroborated, but if you speak the truth, I believe we can settle this dispute rather quickly. Return in 1 hour, then I shall cast my verdict. I swear, if he supports Skull, I'm going to kill everyone! Following the most tense hour of waiting in your life, you are finally summoned back before the king. Many of the other Thanes have gathered around to see the outcome of this year's most troubling dispute. I have heard all sides of the dispute and spoken to anyone who was thought capable of refuting or corroborating any parts of it. Having ruminated upon all this testimony, I have reached a verdict. Yay! I have decided to rule in favor of Aramis Jorasson of Skirn. Given what I know of Aramis's deeds and actions, I see no reason to believe he should be incapable of protecting his territory. Applause erupts from all around. His Skullcleavers affords Sigurd Hrung an obsequious bow, but he rises. As his eyes bore into yours with a look of pure disdain, he answers the king, but the subtext is clearly meant for you. The people of Jelling will abide by your decision. I hope you will not be proven wrong in the future. With another word, Skull turns and stalks off. I have a bad feeling. I am so happy, though. Your mother immediately pulls you into a tight embrace when you return to her. You did it, O Aramis, you did it. Truly the gods favor us, such a weight off all of our shoulders. It's not over until Skull lies dead at my feet. I'm afraid you're right. Skull will be out for your blood as well. Yeah, did you see him stomp away after that ruling? That's not the face of dignified acceptance. Surely he wouldn't dare attack us outright. Such actions would sit very poorly with King Sigurd, but he'll find a way. We should prepare for an attack. It will come soon, mark my words. Oh man, I still have like butterflies on my stomach right now. It's twisted. Stomach's all twisted around. October 10th, 789 AD. A shout rings out from the eastern entrance. They're here. The enemy is at the gates. Gunnar points off towards the front of the enemy ranks. Sigurd was right. It's Hurgerda. We've prepared for this. The new palisades will give us great advantage. Hurgerdo, how dare you attack us? Sigurd Hring will hear of this one on the next Althing. The Craven schemes failed. If you think you will fare any better on the field of battle, you're wrong. We've been waiting for you, Gerda. It's about time you found the courage to face us in battle. If you think courage is the only thing one needs for a battle, this will be a lot easier than I expected. Skull's assassins look around as though searching for something. Say, do you know where your elder brother is, Aramis? Your mind games will not work on me. Regards her fingernails. I know where he is. Behind you, your mother is staring wide-eyed into the distance, frozen in fear for her son's fate. Don't worry, he's safe. More than that, he's experienced some revelations about his own place in the world. What have you done to him, Hurgerda? Where is Rurik? Rurik is gelling with my Thane. He's decided to finally take responsibility and make a claim on his birthright. We attack now in his name, you see. It's all perfectly lawful. As the eldest son of Jorah, Rurik is the rightful ruler of Skjern. Rurik will never betray me like that. You're not really wise to the ways of other people, are you? Rurik was weak. With Skull's help, he'll finally become a real man. Your brother feels that your clan deserves a better Thane. With that, Hurgerda walks back to her ranks, and the attack begins. Wow. Enemy reinforcements will arrive in 4 turns. Let them. Is there anything else I should be worried about? Oh, I have my entire... Oh, snap. I have my entire herd here with me. I think I will set up defenses. Let them come. I actually want to move. Put her there. Put me here. Put him there. Who are you? Oh, Durin. Sorry. I forgot. Is her there? And Thora. With her death blow, she can be there. Alright, will that be turn? I can't fire at any of them. I'm waiting for them to come in. That's it. That's turn for me. Oh wait, I have more people in the back! Forgot. Oh, I knew that was coming. Nothing Ruskva can't fix. Ruskva and Katil. Let's let them go. Fucking... I ain't gonna attack until they start coming in through the door. So Katil's hurt. So Roskova, restore Katil.
Shit! Let me take a look.
Thank you.
Katil, restore. Bali.
Let me help you with that.
No point for him using a hailstorm. He can fire there, though. Who is this? Cabines. Defend. Defend. Protect. It's Thora. That's me. I'll use demoralize. And I gotta get Gunner in the picture. There we go, Gunner, you get up there. They can use all the hailstorms they want. I got healers for days. There we go. One's coming in. I got water too, man. Don't think I don't. Okay, I will use this. Yes, easy. 2 easy kills there. Oh, another hailstorm, so more healing's gonna happen. Oh, the cover's gone. So this is how this is gonna work. Shield hook. Flurry. Cause. Oh man, hero daggers aren't that great. Reckless strike. Who has water? He does. There. Everyone's happy now. Okay. Now. Let's go for it. Do a hard, really hard hit. When you finish it, and then same strategy as last time.
Don't
just
worry,
restore.
I'm here.
Thank you.
Our cover is gone though, which kind of sucks.
Let's take a look.
Fire arrow into him should be good. Well. Okay, well, I finally beat the battle, and the reason why I didn't show any more of it was because I had to fight this battle 6 different times. It kept crashing. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to beat it. I'm not going to use any special effects. Nothing really. I just went for it and kind of just waited and played a waiting game. It took me 2 hours to do this damn thing. So sorry you guys couldn't watch that. I killed her. Or I think I ended up killing her. Her body lied dead on the ground. The last wave of attackers falls. And recognizing defeat when they see it, the remaining warriors from Gelling withdraw beyond the tree line and leave. You locate the body of her Rodgerda among the remains of her men. No hint of her arrogant spite and schemes is visible on her face now. She looks like she's sleeping peacefully. That was a good battle. It was very, very uneventful, though. The entire herd is here. Nefia is holding Ustrid's arm as though your mother might otherwise fall over. This is worse than I could have imagined. Rurik under the sway of Skull. How could I have failed him so? It's not your fault, Mother. If anything, I am to blame. Rurik has failed us, not the other way around. Yes, I asked him if he went. He could have came with me. He could have. I don't understand why he'd betray us like this. I feel like a dagger struck deep in my chest. Rurik has put us all at great risk. His claim on Skirin is strong, perhaps stronger than yours, despite your achievements. With Rurik's support, Jelling can keep attacking us with near impunity. Sooner or later, they'll succeed. I fear we must kill your brother. Sigrid. How can you say that, Sig? We've all known him since he was a little boy. But now he's a grown man, and he's willingly turned his back on us. Astrid holds up a hand and makes a pause to steel herself. We must act against Skull and against Rurik. If we are to attack Jelling, we must do it quickly and unexpectedly. I agree. Wait until the first snowfall of winter. Then we'll strike. That also gives us time to gather reinforcements for your new territory in Pictavia and Northumbria. Many of those who took part in the invasion will be eager to fight alongside you again. Then it is decided we prepare for war. Another one. Oh, I gotta select Herdman, huh? Aslif, Kentil, Nefja, Gunner, Bali. The others stay behind. Is it like I'm starting completely over? What happens now? There we go. We're at the loading screen. Thank God. January 15th, 790 AD. Oh wow, a whole new year. The Northmen are in position on the west side of town. In the moment their attack will draw the defenders away. I was just scouting the southern gate. It's well fortified. Getting into Jelling will be a tough fight. Let's see if we can find the hidden entrance Donner told us about. Oh, that craftsman we rescued in Perth. I forgot about that. Yeah, me too. He said it was in one of the outlying farms on this side of town, right? Yeah, lead the way. He said it was inside under a bed. I'm glad that came into play. These outlying farms. It's one of them. One of these outlying farms. Okay, that didn't work. That weighs nothing. Pile of rocks. What about this farm? Is it here? Nope, we can't go in. Maybe this one? It's this one. Go in. Check under the bed. First loot, in case we find anything good. Alright, checking the bed. Take the hidden tunnel. Look how dark it is down here. Ooh, that's creepy. And we're walking. Why are we walking? Okay, coming up. I thought it was going to be a whole new campaign map, but I guess not. I was kind of hoping for a whole new campaign map, to be honest. Okay, we are in. So you came. I knew it would be only a matter of time before you stood here. Where is my brother? Uruk is alive and well. He's here by his own free will. You had no reason to attack us. You just couldn't leave it alone, could you? Have you not been paying attention? I had every reason to want Skirin under my control. The threat of the Frankish Empire looms like a great shadow over us all. A war with the Franks is inevitable. And when it comes, we must be strong. We must be united. We were a weak link. Your territory is between Gelling and the southern border, and you sit right on that river. We would all be safer with me in charge of Skirin. Perhaps we should unite our territories, but I will be in charge. Yo, to end me here in front of my own hall, you foolish whelp. I have fought a dozen battles in my time. You don't stand a chance. Have it your way. Defend yourself. This attack will be the last mistake you ever make. Well, I'm the king of all of Northumbria. And Pictland. I'm gonna run there, take cover there. Oh! I need to do this. Isn't that back on Insane? I was on Insane up until my 6th try. After my 6th try and it crashed at that loading screen, I put it on easy because I was so pissed. Okay, gonna move. I can't really move him anywhere. I'm going to flank with Islif. Can I shoot him? Yeah. Okay, it is... I'm just double checking. Insane. Okay. He's down. He wasn't really wearing any armor anyways. What I'm worried about is Sigdon and Skull. Like that mail armor he's wearing. These other two I'm not worried about though. They ain't wearing nothing. Oh, there's a guy over there. Ooh, there's quite a few people here. Did I get another chance to shoot? Oh, snap. Did I get that 5% chance? I got that 5% chance. Oh my god. That's a first. Okay, I'm gonna send Nethia over there with her as well. And I guess in turn. Let's see what he does. It's 7 versus 6. Okay, spotted. He's wearing mail armor though, so archer should not do that much unless they're using like bodkin arrows. Nah, they don't have any armor piercing. Or fools. Okay, they'll break through that. Okay, what am I worried about? I am worried about that guy. Crit! 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 Oh, he died anyways. Okay, what about over here? Using their own defenses against them, which is, I think, is extremely smart. Well, he doesn't get that 10%. But he gets close. If I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna hit this. Oh, I can't charge at it. Broke it though. Now we have a way through. He's just out in the open, like, I threaten you to shoot at me. I dare you. Okay, in turn. Looks like we still might be able to. 'Cause, 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 Is someone stuck? Damn, isn't it? He's stuck. Another crash, it seems like. Maybe. It should flush. Eventually. Okay, and I'm ending. I broke through this and charged him, destroyed his entire shield, and he didn't switch weapons. He attacked me. So I finally beat this. He's dead. I thought I would never win. Alright, what does Skullcleaver have to say? We got him, it's over. He's still alive, what do we do? We finish it. I thought he would have something to say, that's why I kept him alive. Oh, I guess we finish it. The ancient Skullcleaver is not awake to feel the blade of your sax cut into his throat. In his final moments, he lacks the capacity to struggle against death. He meets his end silently. We need to find Rook. He must be inside the longhouse. Okay, inside the longhouse we go. Jeez, I thought I would never beat that fight. Rook, are you kidding me? Your brother awaits you in the center of Skull's longhouse. He looks unscathed, but something has changed about his bearing. His back is straight and his chin is raised. He watches you with blank eyes as you check the corners of the house. Your herdmen take up their positions around the room. When you're certain the place is safe, you turn to Rook and his eyes meet yours with an unfamiliar defiance. I wanted to face you by Skull's side, but he insisted I stay out of it. My own brother, side by side with our clan's greatest enemy, how could you? Skull had good intentions, you know. We all had very real concerns about the threat of Frankish invasion. Our clan has been so weak. Halfdan helped me see how our father failed as a chieftain. You know, it wasn't just some envious notion of Aislif's family and old Erling. All of our neighbors saw us as a weak clan. This isn't like you, Rick. You never wanted to be Thane. I was wrong not to want that. I've been running from my responsibilities for my entire life. I need to accept who I am. Don't you remember what you said? It's better to lead than to follow? Those are your words. Well, I finally decided to take your advice. I don't know if what you've done can ever be forgiven. I think I'm gonna kill him. There's no forgiveness for what you've done. You betrayed us. You must die for it. My whole life has been one long string of defeats. This will be the last. I never lived like a real man, but I can die like one. Uruk draws a sax and slashes out at you in a blind grief. It takes you a moment to realize he actually means to hurt you, so you don't get your defenses up in time and suffer a deep slash across the cheek. Your brother wails in anguish and draws back the slash again. Nephew pushes you out of the way with her right hand, while her left hand draws her sax and slashes Uruk's throat in one fluid motion. That's some serious role-playing right there. Except it's just gonna be the triple stab to the chest. Or gut. Ouch. Forgive me. Thank you, it's what he wanted. This world was too cruel for a man like Uruk. Hope he's finally found peace. Now what? Here we end the saga of Skullcleaver's foul schemes against Aramis Jorasson. Is that the end? And so Skullcleaver lay defeated at last, and all of Gelling came to see their fallen hero. And to meet his bane, their new Thane. Despite his weakness, your brother Rurik was given a fine funeral at your mother's request. Without his help, you were forced to divide your attention between Gelling and Skjern. And though all would agree you ruled well, it was not without difficulties. Having thus solidified rule in Jutland, I lost. He returned to Britannia as a regent of the unified Norse territory, the Dane law. After a long and difficult period of deliberation, Constantine Lockferg eventually recognized your role and agreed to serve you as a sub-king in Perth. That's good. With his council, the transition was relatively peaceful. Fearful for their future in the wake of King Ethelred's death, Offa of Mercia launched several attacks on their borders over the next few years. Aw. He deserved to die, though. Fortunately, his army was no match for a unified North, and eventually there was reluctant peace. Many of your herdmen left following Skull's fall, disgruntled with your decisions throughout your expedition. Just as many stayed by your side, however, remaining loyal Huskarls for as long as you needed them. So I think only 2 left. Probably. 2 or 3. And that's the end. Wow. What a great game. I mean, it had its bugs, but the story was fluid. It really got me into it. I really couldn't put this game down. I doubt most people would have, after having a game over like that, I doubt most people would have played through it again. And even going through it a second time, I loved it just as much as I did the first. Besides all the bugs and the problems I was having. It was a glorious story, and I want to see more. I really do. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a comment and a like. Thank you for following me throughout all of this campaign series. And I hope to see you guys next time. Make sure you click the subscribe and notification button so you know I'll upload another video. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. And I'll see you next time.